Welcome to this video interview of the CLD video series. CLD is the online multimedia educational journal of the AASLD. I'm Michael Lucey of the University of Wisconsin, and today I have the great pleasure to interview Jihad Aljabban. Jihad is a third-year resident in internal medicine here at the University of Wisconsin, and he has just written a brief review for CLD entitled "The Potential Role of Infusions of T regulatory cells in Inducing and Maintaining Liver Tolerance." Welcome, Jihad.
Thank you very much.
To start, Jihad, I'd like you to define tolerance in the context of solid organ transplantation.
Yes, so as everyone knows, the action of the transplant recipient's immune system is to reject the foreign transplanted tissue. And this remains a great barrier that we have to overcome to achieve long-term success in solid organ transplant. Tolerance refers to the state in which the transplant recipient's immune system accepts this engrafted tissue, not as other, but as a self. Specific tolerance refers to those loss of immunogenicity to specific antigens in the transplanted tissues, while retaining immunogenicity to all other alloantigens.
That's very good, Jihad. And in the paper, you refer to the liver as a tolerogenic tissue. What did you mean by that?
Yeah, so what I mean by that is the liver has unique mechanisms from other organs for immune regulation that helps both promote local and systemic immune tolerance to both self and foreign antigens. It does this all while still able to mount effective, robust immune responses to pathogens.
And getting more into the mechanisms of this, can you start by just telling our viewers and listeners what T regulatory cells refer to?
Yes, so T regulatory cells, or as we call them Tregs, are a subpopulation of CD4 T cells that have immune suppressive properties that help maintain homeostasis and tolerance. They act as a brake to unfettered inflammation, which can have several maladaptive effects.
And taking that, can you say a little bit more about how they might do this? How do they play a role in naturally occurring tolerance?
Yes, so in terms of just a few of the mechanisms, they can both secrete cytokines that have immune suppressive properties or have effects on cytotoxic T cells. We know that in transplant patients that have larger population of Tregs, they actually have a better ability to not get rejection of the organ. And animals have shown that Tregs have therapeutic efficacy in promoting tolerance. What we're hoping to see is applying this therapeutic efficacy in our transplant patients.
And that gets to the heart of your paper, and shown in its title, "The Potential Role of Infusions of Tregs in Inducing and Maintaining Tolerance." How far are we away from having Treg infusions as part of our armamentarium to help patients with liver transplants?
I think we're getting incredibly very, very close. So there are already several trials ongoing that are showing promise, including the Artemis trial and Thrill trial detailed in our paper. In short, in these trials, it has been shown that infusing Tregs has led to the ability to wean immune suppression either by half or even entirely safely while still maintaining tolerance. So I think in the next 5-10 years, we can see this as a commonplace practice.
Well, thank you for those answers, and thank you for this paper. I'd urge our listeners and viewers to read the paper. It's a fascinating insight into a near future for improving patients with outcome with liver transplantation. I urge all our viewers to review Jihad's paper in CLD. Thank you.